everyone, it's Miss Sarah. I'm here. What we're going to do today is I'm going to record your bar combinations for online technique class. So here's my plan on how this is going to work. I'm going to have this video that will be your bar combinations for you to do each time you decide to take online technique class. And then after you're done this, you'll take some time, stretch, get a drink of water, do what you need to do, and then move on to part 2, which will be labeled intermediate/advanced ballet class combos or center combos. I forget what I labeled it. Week 1 or week 2 or week 3 or however many we have to do here. Fingers crossed it won't be that many. So this will stay essentially the same for a while, because it's always good for us to continue working on the same combinations for a little bit of time so we can get used to them. And then every week or so, I will change your center combos. My hope is that you will do both parts like at least 2 times a week. Remember, you're taking 2 ballet technique classes a week that are an hour and a half. So I want you to take your time. Now, this class is meant for my competition team members and my older recreational dancers on Tuesdays. So what is going to happen is these are the same combos we have been working on in class in the competition team classes. I'm going to go over them. I would encourage you the first time you do this video, even if you have been doing them with me, to just listen through, remember all of the critiques that I've been giving you to go over. We have been out for like a week and a half, so there might be some things that we're a little rusty on. Just paying attention to our technique and all of that stuff, and then we'll go through and do it. Now, as you get more comfortable, you may be able to kind of fast forward through me talking and do it on your own, but I want to encourage you to be careful. We're all in small spaces. I want you to be responsible. Make sure that you are drinking water, hydrating yourself. Take the time to put on dance clothes, whether that means like I put on a leotard to record this, whether that means you're putting on leggings and a shirt, act as if you are taking real class and take your time, take notes. If you have questions, write them in the comments or send me a text and I'll be sure to get you an answer and help you as much as I can. But for now, we're going to start doing our bar class. This is actually the second time I've recorded this, so hopefully it works. Otherwise, I might cry. So here we go. All right, we're going to start with our plie combination. I'm going to give you some different kind of ways to change the combinations to make them either easier or more challenging for people. When I'm demonstrating, I'll be doing probably the easier versions, because my guess is if you're needing those, you'll probably need to be watching me as well. I might not do everything full out so that I can continue to speak and focus on giving you those corrections, but just make sure that you are doing your best and following along the best you can. Okay, so for our plie combination, we start with a nice big 4-count grand plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot slower than that. You're going to do a demi plie and stretch forward, demi plie, stretch back. We slide 1, 2, 3, close. We stretch over with nice straight knees as far as you can go, like folding over. Come up, releve, and hold it. Come down, out to second position. Then we repeat that same pattern. We go grand plie, keeping those heels glued to the floor in your second grand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We plie is a little different in second. Stretch out, plie, stretch out. We swivel in, and a nice bent knee, swivel out, and drop. We reach over the bar. We come up, releve, and around to fourth. Same pattern, nice big grand plie. We're going to go plie, demi plie, stretch, demi plie. You have to slide back, front, drop your heel away from the bar, come up, and releve, and then into fifth. Demi plie, or grand plie all the way down, demi stretch front, demi slide through back, front, close, and then we're going to cambray back, a nice big cambray back, and then sous-sus, you'll turn around and do the other side. Okay? So we're gonna follow along. I'm gonna adjust my camera just slightly so you can see my arms as well. I don't know if that helps. We'll try. Here we go. Reach over. everybody? Good. I hope everybody's starting to feel a little bit warm, feeling like your muscles are working. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our tendus. A tendu, if you remember, right, we come straight in front of us, we slide until our heel lifts and we're pointed, making sure that we're turning out from that hip socket, right? We don't want to be doing this in a parallel position, or we don't want to be going so we're only, you can kind of see my foot here, only getting to the ball of our foot. Don't be lazy with your feet. Really stretch so that the tip of the toe is the only thing that's just barely touching the ground, right? But we are doing tendus, so they do need to remain staying on the ground. Now, after we do this combination, I'm going to ask you to pause your video, rewind it, and redo this combination with dégagés, being the same thing as tendus, except they come slightly off the floor just from the force of pointing our foot. So we're going to do tendus first, then you're going to stop, rewind, and do it again with dégagés. Okay, here's your combination. So we're starting in fifth. We're going to do 4 tendus to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tendus to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to the side 7 times, switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close back. Then you're going to repeat it. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got to love that carpet sound, right? Okay, so from here is where we're going to differentiate a little bit. We're going to go out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat. Okay, you're keeping that foot in a coupe position, beating front and back. Now, if you are a little bit more comfortable, you can do 4 beats. Let them happen a little quicker. Now, even if that's something you normally do in class, we haven't been in class for a little while, so feel free to start with the 2 beats and work your way back up to it. Right, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat. Okay? Then you're going to come up 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a petit battement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to develop and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to turn around and do the other side. Okay? Alrighty, I'm going to do a little bit slower of a tempo than we normally do in class, but again, feel free to pause the video, find your own silence a little faster as we're getting going, and do your own music here. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. Out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, out. 6, 7, 8. Petit battement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Calm down. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go front. 3, 4, back. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. Out. 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 6, 7. Keep going. 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn around. Very good. Okay, really quick, as we're thinking about this, you're going to stop here, rewind, go back, and do it again with dégagés. But before you do that, I want you to really think about closing all the way into your fifth, right? It can be a little hard when we don't have the nice slick hardwood floor to slide in and out on. We're on rugs, we're doing whatever. But really make sure you make a concerted effort to get your heel all the way over to your toe and close in, right? That's going to happen up here in your upper leg muscles, your hip muscles, those little tiny inner leg muscles here. That's what's going to pull it in if you squeeze your core and engage those muscles in there. Okay, so at this point you would rewind, and do that combination again with your dégagés. But we are going to move on to our frappés, okay? So frappés, again, we have this nice 7-8 prep where we come up to a bent foot with a flexed foot, or bent knee, flexed foot. This is going to be one of the only times in ballet where you flex your feet, so enjoy it, right? We're going to go front, 2, 3, 4, making sure you get that nice strike on the floor as you're pointing. It does not strike coming back in, only the one time. Out, 1, in, strike, in, strike, in, strike, in. Yes? So normally, we're going to do 4 single frappés like you just saw, and then 4 doubles. Beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out, beat, beat, out. Okay? We're going to do that front, side, back, and side en croix, right? If that's, in class we had been doing single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double. If that's what you've been doing and you like that, continue to do that. But for ease and for everybody's levels, we're just going to do 4 singles and 4 doubles. That's what I'll be doing on the video, but it works if you do it either way, okay? So we're going to do front, side, back, side. Then we're going to come up to our relevé and do the same pattern on relevé. At that point, though, a relevé frappé, you're turned out on your standing leg, right? You're coming up here into a nice coupe, you're extending and coming right back into your coupe. Okay, there's no flexing and there's no striking the floor. It's just a nice point, goes out and then back in, okay? So we're gonna do that. I'm going to keep my hand on my hip when I go to relevé, okay? But if you're feeling nice with your balances, you can continue to do the arms. So we go front, we're here, side, we're here, back, we're here, and then back here for side. Okay, once you've done both those things, so on flat and then on relevé, you're gonna balance in your front attitude. Alrighty? Okay, let me make sure this song is gonna work. Here we go. Take that at that slightly slower tempo. Again, if you need to stop after you've done this once or twice, if you need to stop, find your own faster music and try it faster, go for it. That's fine with me. Here we go. Ready? 6, 7, 8, go. Single, 2, 3, 4, and double. Single. Stand relevé, 3, 4, and a double, 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 side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a double, 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 double. Come center, pull yourself up on your front attitude, hold it. Ooh, my bar is not very stable. Extend, flip around. All right, I'm gonna restart our music. We'll try that again. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4. Back. 2, 3, 4, double 1, double 2, double 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, double 1, double 2, double 3. myself included. So just do your best, yeah? Especially if we haven't done them in a little while. They take a while for your body to readjust to that movement, but it's great. We're all gonna be great. Okay, so I'm gonna move my chair here. We've got just a couple things left to do. We're gonna do a rondejam. Let me check on our time here. We're doing great. Okay, so we're gonna do our rondejam exercises. Okay, so this one's real nice and slow. It's either nice and slow or not nice and slow. It's up to you to decide. Okay, we're here. We're gonna start in 5th. Okay, we start with a fondue extension to the back of 1, 2, 3, pull up 4. We come around in a nice slow 4-count rondejam. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're have 4 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making sure to stay really straight as you pull through. 7, 8. From here, we're going to come up through passe for 2 counts. 1, 2. We're going to extend front with a fondue leg. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Extend. 7, 8. So your goal here, and obviously I'm not achieving it because, you know, life, but I'm not, you're wanting to get a nice Y shape as you're going up. So as you're extending that leg, try to get it to go above 90. You're plieing your standing leg in that fondue position, and you're keeping your torso nice and tall. So your extended leg and your body form a V, and then you're on top of the leg. Yes, and then same with the back. It's a little trickier with the back because you're gonna wanna like arch your back to get that shape. Don't. Keep it nice and straight. Keep it on top of your hips, and then just let the back leg push itself above 90 to get the Y shape. Again, we're not all gonna get there today. We might not get there in a while, but if we're aiming there, we're gonna get there faster than we would have, okay? So once you do that, you're gonna drop your foot and you're gonna repeat the whole thing to the back. It's tricky to remember that when I say repeat it to the back, that means to start, we have to go to the front. 1, 2, 3, pull up, go 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up to passe. 2, extend to the back, back to passe, extend to the front, drop. From here, you have a 4-count développé. You guys are aiming for at least 90 here. Okay, it's nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 to get to the side, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, drop 8. Then we're going to turn around to do the other side. Okay, that's a really slow rondejam on there. Make sure that your hip is not lifting. Make sure we're staying rotated. That heel is pushing forward to keep it nice and turned out as you're coming around. Yeah, you're holding that core to get yourself around. You guys are awesome. You're doing great. I can tell. I can feel the energy. Here we go. Let's see here. Where are you, rondejams? Oh, they're there. 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 8. starting from the back, so that means we go front. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, and go. 1, 2, 3, go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight legs, 5, 6, 7, 8, passe up, 2, extend, and passe, extend, drop, come up 1, 2, 3, 4, go around 5, 6, 7, oh no, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and turn around. Okay. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, so now we're gonna do, sorry about that little phone call. We just notified people we're filming, so it should be done. We have 2 more things left to do, okay? So that was a really good job on that. Make sure that you are pushing yourself really hard at all of those exercises, right? Keeping your leg lifted as much as you can, all of that stuff. So we're gonna do 2 more things. I'm gonna do your grand battements today in center. So we're not going to do them at the bar. We're going to do 4 in every body position. Okay, let's go over our body positions really quick. So we're going to start here. We're going to do our croisé devant, leg extended, opposite arm up, opposite or the same leg as arm is out, same arm as leg is out. Okay, croisé devant, derrière. We're going to switch leg and arm. Croisé derrière. We're going to écarté next. Good job. Ballet. À la seconde, to the front, à la quatrième devant, à la quatrième derrière, and effacé. Beautiful, and then we're going to turn around and do it the other side. So remember, it's a nice, even they're a little bit slower tempo. You want to take your time getting up there and coming down with some nice control. So we're doing 4 in every body position, turn around and do it again. Here we go. Make sure you're nice and turned out, standing on a turned out leg. Here we go. Sorry, my music's taking a second. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Derrière. 1, 2, 3, 4. Écarté. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close back to the back. Ballet. 2, 3, 4. À la seconde. 1, 2, 3. Stay close front. 1, 2, 3, 4. À la quatrième derrière. 2, 3, 4. Effacé. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Do the other side. Here we go. Whew. You're almost there. 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. effacé. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around. Very good. All right. Grab a quick drink of water. Then we're going to do it. Or we're going to do our last thing, which is releves. You've made it. Okay. So you've made it this far. We're going to do our releves, and then we are finished. So here's how we do this. This is the same combo we do in class. We're going to take the rule of this is everything happens in groups of 4. So you can do 4 of everything. Just different timing, right? So we do 4 releves in first position. They take 4 counts to come up and 4 counts to come down. The music's nice and slow. So make sure you're taking the whole music to get all the way up and the whole music to get all the way down. Pushing yourself to get to your highest releve. If you're finding, oh shoot, it's 2 counts and I'm already there. See if you can't push yourself a little higher, yeah? Get to your even higher releve. So you do that 4 times. Then you're gonna go to each foot one at a time in a coupe and do 2 counts up and 2 counts down. Same rules, it's a little quicker, but you still have to get to your highest releve, okay? So do 4 of those on each foot, and then we're gonna do some roll-ups and roll-downs. Roll-ups, go plie, arch up your heels, stretch your knees, and drop your heels. And then we do 4 of those, and then we do the reverse, which is releve, bend your knees, drop your heels, re-straighten those knees. Alrighty, here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel free to do these without a bar if you're comfortable. 2, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 3. Here we go. 2, 3. Check in with your posture. Make sure your shoulders are down and coming down. 2, 3, 4. Last set in first position. 1, 2. Pull those muscles so you're in towards the inside of your big toe. And down. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 foot. Here we go. Coupe. 1, 2. And down. 2. Up. 1, 2. Down. 2. And up. 2. Down. 2. Last one on this foot. Up. Really keep that other foot engaged in the coupe. Down. 2. Switch feet. 1, 2. Down. 2. Up. 1, 2. Down. 2. And count up. 2. Down. 2. Last one on this foot. Up. 2. Down. 2. Alright, let's start waiting for our sound to start over so we can do our rolls up and rolls down. Here we go. Ready? Stand up first. 6. Go. 1. Up. Straighten. Drop the heels. 3 more. Plie. Releve. Straighten. Drop the heels. Plie. Forced arch. Releve. concludes your barre portion of class. Woo! Hopefully you're feeling the burn. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. So now your assignment is to go get a drink of water, do what you need to do, use the bathroom, take a quick stretch, 5 minutes at most, and then get on to weekly combos, week 1. Okay? There's some good stuff for you to do there. Make sure that you are always being really safe when you're doing this stuff. Yeah, good job. Miss you. Love you. See you soon. Bye.